Welcome to Entertainment with Chef Jay, podcast where we believe that every meal has a story, and every story see. I'm your host, Chef Jay, and today we've embarked on a culinary journey through the heart-warming, cherished meals and delectable dishes. In each episode, we dive into the nostalgic world of our guests' favorite childhood foods. From comforting aroma of grandma's kitchen to the sizzle of a phenomenal family recipe. We're here to unravel the tales behind the taste that linger in our hearts. Today's guest is my awesome older son named Nathan Etheridge, all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. It's hard to get in here, so we just wanted to have you on Entertainment with Chef Jay and show us and talk about one of the memories of the dishes that you want to bring to the community, family, and friends. So I want you to tell us a little bit about the dish and the story behind this dish. Why don't you come up with this particular comfort food, as we say, that you would like to share with us?
Thank you, Mom. Well, I'm sure you're familiar with it, but it's Big Nate's mac and cheese. You know, we grew up, well, Isaiah and I grew up with this, and, you know, you and Dad being there, this was a staple, something we had every Sunday and on holidays. So I remember, and finally, one day, I just decided I was going to go in the kitchen and watch. From then on, I guess the rest is history. You can see it now.
I tell you what, I tell you did an amazing job.
Thank you.
But I want you to show our community and family friends, and I guess at Chef Jay, how you pair your dishes together. And one thing we like about the recipes is that they do take that ancestral dish and they may elevate it, or they may add a little something different, but they have that base of that recipe from one of the ancestors. And my husband, Nate, he is a macaroni and cheese guy. Okay, he loves macaroni and cheese. And so I'm so glad you picked that. I'm so glad that you took that recipe and just elevated, made your own. Most of all, giving him, thank you, Mr. Big Nate.
Look, there's not much that's changed.
Oh, well, thank you for that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. So tell us and show us what you use and how you're going to put it together.
Okay. So what we do is, what I've heard, like that favorite types of cheeses, we've got this extra sharp.
Seriously, very serious.
That's right. Very seriously sharp. We've got the extra sharp and then the extra sharp shredded. But I remember that always cut the cheese. So that's what I still do. You know, I think you see on the internet when people have all this to make a roux first, spread over. You know, I'm just gonna do it the way I learned that. So that's the way I'm gonna keep it. You know?
And I'm so glad you did. I'm so glad that you just said, you know what, I'm gonna take this recipe and just make it just the way.
Just the way.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And the one thing that definitely stood out was always put lemon pepper. So
that's left for you have lemon pepper. I'm not going to grocery shop. Yes. I had to grocery shop for mac and cheese. Okay. And so I said, Nate, what kind of cheese would you like? He said, well, make sure you got lemon pepper. So I said, I think we have lemon pepper at the studio. So we did have some. Thank you for that. So I'm so glad you gave honor to that particular season that he has. He's going to tell us what goes inside the dish as far as the seasoning, milk, that I bet you different about it. Whatever you want to say about that particular dish and the memories of it, like you said, every Sunday we have beverage.
Yeah, every Sunday and every holiday. You know, Thanksgiving's coming up, so Thanksgiving is another holiday we would have the mac and cheese.
Yes.
But I remember he'd always use the evaporated milk. 2 tanks. Oh, good.
Show us how.
Okay. So we have the evaporated milk here. And we've already put a little seasoning.
Okay, so why don't we use this one?
To use this. Okay, so you can see it for now. So we've got your evaporated. And for one about this size, I think we usually use 2. I would say we use 2.
Okay.
2 cans of the evaporated milk. We'll just pour this in. And this is also the 2 you'll see along with the evaporated milk. We have 2 bags as well. And I'm just going to mix all this together so we can see. Now, this one is something I saw you add sage to, but it's not grown it before. So it's kind of still staying. But I thought about, I can't remember if y'all added Canadian steak seasoning. Okay, so I took that from y'all. So I've got the sage and the steak seasoning. And then this is paprika. This is like one of the classic ingredients. And of course, the lemon pepper.
It's the word I did too. Also, I but you can pick up what you need, and then you can.
My boo, you hear it shake it. Okay. I don't think you can have too much food. And then this is the Cajun seasoning. That was a steak I see him put in. Yeah. So what do you do? We're gonna go ahead and whisk all of this together.
And then let's shut up. Okay. And I'm so glad you picked up. You picked up two things from your mom and dad. You picked up the lifestyle, and now you understand that you're going to school to be a fitness trainer.
Yeah, it's got a lot of that seasoning.
Yeah, that's it. We'll make it
Yeah.
Definitely think about that.
That's right. Yeah, you know, like I said, I grew up watching y'all do that also. So I guess maybe it took a couple of years for me to find something I was passionate about, but I finally did.
Oh, I'm glad you found something. I'm telling you. My children tell you, I'm always pushing to do great things, be good at what you do, and enjoy what you do. That's what I want them to enjoy life like that, because I really believe you deserve to live well. Okay?
Yeah.
What you-
Like you said, okay, so now once so we've got our mixture with the evaporated milk. So what we're going to do is start layering the noodles. And we always use, the elbow noodles. But I mean, I guess you could go with like a penne also.
Yeah.
But you kind of make it what you want. But you know, let's do like the elbow.
Tradition. I love he's sticking to that tradition.
Definitely is tradition. Oh, thanks. So yeah, we're just gonna make a kind of like a thin layer. And we've already put butter on the bottom of this so it doesn't stick. But yeah, you just kind of spread it out in this one thin layer so you can kind of barely see the bottom of the pan. Low. Right. Okay, so there's our first layer. And then we're gonna start layering the cheese. And this part, I guess, will require a little bit of patience because should I just do it the old school way?
Dude, that's the best way to do it. Believe that, Yeah, keep those ancestral recipes alive well, and just keep passing them down. Just keep passing. That's right. Because they should be there. I love that, and especially you as a millennial. A millennial. How about that? A millennial said, some things should just remain the same. I love that. Absolutely.
Totally agree. And you can also, if you have extra cheese, you can line the sides also.
He's very decorative, okay?
Oh yeah, I like to do the checkerboard pattern with it.
That is so unique. I love that. And it's so interesting because I had a grater in the kitchen. I said, well, don't you run a grate? He said, no, I'm cutting just like Dad used to. That was all.
Just like that. Just like that does.
Mhm. And for those that don't know, sometimes when they do shredded cheese, some of them have the wax on it. So I like
Yeah, that's a good one too.
sliced cheese is already don't have that wax.
So not wax, you do.
That is fabulous.
Oh, yeah, thick. And then a little shredded here. Just to kind of have all three cheeses like on each layer,
So when you hit your taste, you just have all kind of flavors that you.
All kinds of words. And then we'll do
So what you say you do 2 or 3 layers?
depending on how deep your dish is. I think we could probably we'll get 2 layers.
And guess what, guys? This size pan, we're going to have this for Thanksgiving. So he's already making our mac and cheese for Thanksgiving, okay? I'm so glad you're here to make that for us.
Trudy is very efficient. So we're only making mac and cheese again.
We are very efficient. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, and at the table, we want you to see the whole view of what it's like to make a dish, okay?
Okay, there we go.
Good, that's good.
I think we're good. Yeah, I think because, and then we straighten out another layer. And then, like I was telling you, I'll kind of put some down the sides to kind of add that extra cheese.
I'm telling you. Now, you did that because I've never seen that.
What, the cheese on the
cheese
side?
on the side, he got it straight perfect, okay? His white, and then his shad, he got them straight on each side by side. We have to show you how unique he did. And that's what I like about him, too. He picked that up from his mom, and he's very visual. So all the food got to look beautiful, got to look delicious.
Got it.
Delicious.
What do you say? I see.
You eat with your eyes. I don't want to eat nothing that look like. And I will say, My son Nathan is a foodie. He's a foodie just like his mom and his dad. So his dad's particular about everything that he eats, okay? His mom like to try everything that's different, okay? So I'm glad that he picked that up. So he's a true foodie, okay?
Oh, yes.
And so every time we go to a mountain, we got to, oh, mom and dad, come on, we got to go try this restaurant. We got to go to this restaurant. And so he keeps our taste buds alive when we're down to visit him for the weekend or for the day or whatever.
You cannot. Y'all.
Yeah, it's time for us to go back. That is beautiful.
Just the layer guns. So we kind of ran out of the ones that the sharp shadow to put around the sides, but you can kind of just sprinkle the rest in.
That is amazing.
For you see it fit. And then we're just gonna throw a sprinkle of this shredded cheese on top.
There's some good cheese and macaroni, guys. I'm telling you.
And you know, you mentioned earlier too, which is a good point, is you definitely want it to be brown top, but you don't want it to be too brown. So if it's getting too brown too fast, like you did, you know, move it to the top so it doesn't get burnt.
That's a good point. Tell you. I'm not going to lose all this time working labor until it's getting early. You don't want to do that. So, like me, the other day we had a taste, and I wasted all dessert
On the
all of dessert after we had all
put all the dessert together there.
too much. That's a bigger one. Go ahead and put two in here.
With the king of me. Since we just had some.
He's high season like his dad. I love high season.
Learn from the best. All right. So now once we whisk all the seasons together, just to remind you, it was the sage, steak seasoning, lemon pepper, paprika, and Cajun.
There you got it.
And then 2 eggs.
And so you don't need much salt because you got the cheese that has salt and you got the lemon pepper that has salt. And sometimes see we got the Cajun has salt, so I think that.
Well, the steak seasoning has salt too. So we just pour this over. And also, like I said, remember we buttered the size of the pan so it doesn't stick.
Okay.
So there's that little piece of butter.
Okay.
So there.
That looks amazing and delicious. I can't wait to
It's
sit
gonna
down
be
at the table.
And you want to spread it all over too, because you want that seasoning to get on the top.
Yeah.
You know, so
That's beautiful.
look up and just still look up. And we'll throw this in the oven on 375 for like 30 minutes. 30.
Yeah, 30 to 45 minutes, depending on the person's stuff. It's not brown. That looks so
Delicious. Boy, that's
awesome.
pretty good.
You like time what I think you can shake them a little bit. Just shake them a
Shake.
bit.
To get it all around.
Okay,
And
that's
that
it.
egg there will expand also, so it
Right.
kind of rises.
Okay, good. That is perfect. And I was thankful for being at the table with Chef Jay. We're going to have a seat at the table. Thank you for sitting at the table with Chef Jay. Well, we're going to indulge in this delicious mac and cheese inspired by your father. I want to thank you for coming over from Atlanta, Georgia to being on At the Table with Chef Jay, first of all. Thank you. And thank you for giving the inspiration with this macaroni and cheese. It looks amazing. The texture looks amazing. I'm going to taste it and see how it goes, okay?
Okay, let me.
And, you know, you compared us with fried chicken, rice and gravy, turkeys, you know, this turkey, I love turkey. That's what I got to do. Okay? Very good. I did. The texture looks really good.
Cranberry sauce there.
Oh, yeah. Here's favorite cranberry sauce. And macaroni and cheese and cranberry sauce. How about that?
Very good.
That cheese.
Okay, I'm glad you like.
Black cheese is very good. And I like the mix of the three cheeses together. And so, was what is spoon that family sort of thought you.
Well, I think for one, you know, we kind of grew up in the kitchen. You know, it's just
That's right.
a lot of life was sitting around me.
Yes.
I think that was a lot of time too where I got to, you know, watch you and dad work together and also just learn, you know, what y'all do.
That's it.
So we spent a lot of time in the kitchen.
Yes, we do. And we still love the kitchen, okay?
Still love the kitchen.
Yes. And so we just thank you again for joining us on At the Table with Chef Jay. I hope you enjoyed this journey through the flavors and memories as much as I did. If your taste buds are tingling and your heart is full, there's more to come. But before we say goodbye, don't forget to show some love. Hit that like button, share the joy with our friends and family, and of course, subscribe. Look forward to seeing you again at the Table with Chef Jay.